right?
Yep.
It's recording.
Yay.
So I guess we should formally say hello. Hello, everybody. Thank you for showing up. We love our Unstoppable Blab time. I mean, we love our other live streams as well, but Blab has a kind of a different kind of goofy, casual feel.
Mm-hmm. And I like goofy and casual, so hey, everyone.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't know me, I'm Susan Batchelder, and this is, whichever way she is, Tammy Montgomery.
Hi, everyone.
Our topic tonight, talk to us, ask us questions, tell us in the comments what you do for goals, goal setting. How do you analyze your goals? How do you measure your goals? Do you make big goals, small goals? There's lots of questions. So engage with us the whole time we're talking about it.
Yes.
The theme for the whole week will be goals and goal setting. So tonight will be a little bit lighthearted. We're kind of just chat about it. Tomorrow on our hangout at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll get a little bit more into the nitty gritty, some actual guidelines to maybe help you step up. I know absolutely with clear certainty that every one of us can improve our goal setting and our goal achieving. Like that's beyond a doubt. We can all improve on that. And if you think that there's no room for improvement, then you're not setting big enough goals, or you're missing something. If you think that there's no room, like we all need to improve on our goal setting and pushing ourselves to set better goals, be more clear with the goals that we set, and pushing ourselves harder. So that's just my opinion. It's outside of that comfort zone that we achieve and grow and get the big stuff done. So that's what I believe. So I think everybody should get a little bit raw, dig a little bit deeper, maybe be a little bit vulnerable and open up the conversation.
Oh, I don't like being vulnerable. Oh, man, you've made me that way, though, this year.
Well, look what's happened, right?
And look what's happened.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is right.
So, it's serious conversation, but we're going to make it light and lighthearted tonight.
Well, yeah.
Open it up. Oh, yeah, and we have a guest tomorrow night. And interestingly enough, I picked this guest very much on purpose, and Tammy thought it was a great idea too. But this fella is a very articulate fella, so I'm really looking forward to his input and his questions, and it's going to be good tomorrow. Okay.
Tomorrow night's hangout. I don't know if did you tell me who it's going to be?
I did. Did you forget? It's been a busy day.
Oh my God.
Got you.
You caught me because I've totally had a Tammy moment where I can't remember.
Yeah, well, we were talking about a lot of things during our not 10-minute meeting this afternoon when I invited.
It turned out to be 2 hours. Yikes. Yeah, well, we had to get a lot done. So, and we hadn't talked in like a week or 2 months or something like that. But anyway.
A week, 2 months, whichever.
A week or 2 months, whatever comes first. No, so it'll be a surprise. You know what? I like surprises, so surprise me. Don't tell me who it is.
You'll remember anyway, but
I'll probably remember. Yeah. So, yeah, goals.
You talk about goals, Tam.
Okay. Well, I kind of consider them promises, for one. So alongside my word goal, I put /promise to myself. And you don't break your promises to yourself. You may break your goals. So I learned this from a billionaire that went from billionaire status to scraping bottom to coming back up. And the reason why I follow this guy that talks about goals and promises is because of what I went through. So I said to myself, hell, if he can go through that and he can go through being a billionaire to having like mounds of debt, being in mounds of holes of debt, if he can do it and he can survive that, then I can do it. And that's what I went through with the crash, right, of 2006 to 2008 to 2009. I don't even know. I'm not keeping track of how long it was bad, but it was bad. So So the thing is this year I decided that, in January, everybody makes their New Year's resolution to themselves, right? So I was like, damn it, you know what? Once and for all this year, I'm going to lose some weight. And I'm just sick and tired of always making that New Year's resolution and not doing it. Well, January came and went, and it wasn't happening. It wasn't working, and it wasn't happening for me. So luckily I met you in March, and just some of the things that you had said to me kind of pushed me into the right direction, into my goal. And so now I'm past the 70-pound mark. I thought I was only going to lose 50 pounds. So I've gone past my goal there, and now I'm hungry to lose more. You know what I'm saying? So once you get that momentum going, then you know that you're unstoppable.
Yep.
So that was my personal goal. So I'm going to just keep, pushing through, and now I'm doing weight training, and I'm just going to get, tough, like I used to be, buff and tough, and yeah, because I like it. And it's a really great feeling to be able to lose this much, and then to be able to pump my iron like I used to. And I used to be able to bench press like 250. I mean, isn't that stupid? But that's just because I was a farmer and I was raised on a farm, and I just I'm not gonna get some of those women that are on TV and they have huge muscles. No. But that's my goal, is to be able to lift weights like I used to again, and to be able to run like a marathon, maybe a 5K marathon. Mm-hmm. Because I have friends in Chautauqua County where I live. Say that 10 times fast, Chautauqua County. And they are running, marathons, like 10 miles, 15 miles. That's my goal, is to be able to run that long. I actually have that goal, and right now it doesn't seem like it's reachable because, at first walking around the block was not reachable. Now I'm doing 5. I just did 4 miles before the first blab at 9:00. I did 4 miles in an hour and 10 minutes. Before, it would take me 2 hours. So I'm getting better and better, you know what I'm saying, with the goals. So I have, of course, personal goals, and then I have financial goals. So the financial goal, I'm still pushing, to the end of the year. And then next 2016, I skipped the event. I didn't even know that was going to be a goal until you said we should do a live event. So that's another cool accomplishment, and I didn't know it was on my goal list. But now I have it on my goal list for next year, 2016. What'd you say? 4 of them?
4. Yep.
Okay. So I got that down now. So that's what I feel is that you have to write them down, though, because there's something very powerful about writing them down. So if you're on this blab and you're thinking, what goal, what should I be doing right now while Tammy and Susan are talking, definitely write down your goals. Write down, you can even chunk it down to, I want to generate X amount of leads a day, and then you can kind of just go from there. But you have to start somewhere. You have to start, to write them down. At least you got to write them down. We're all about checklists, right, Susan?
Absolutely. And
we're about checklists and lists and everything, right? Like today we went over tons of lists.
Yeah. And something, when it's a topic as important as this, it shouldn't just be one piece of paper. Like, it should be a whole book for your goals. A whole book, of course, for your videos.
Yeah, right. A video goal book, right? Or a book for your videos.
Like a video journal. What videos have you already recorded? What do you want to record? Some topic ideas, some big topics that you can chunk down to small topics. There's so much you can do with that. And the same thing with goals. Your goals should have their separate, maybe a journal or a book or a separate notepad or whatever, and just really dig in and explore, challenge yourself, and dig into your goals, and do like you can start it out by almost like doodling it out first, and then set it up more structured and formal, and just build upon it. You absolutely deserve to take the time and put the energy into setting good goals. And I love I just want to build off of some of the things that you said about your own goals, Tammy, and just to kind of explore them so that the audience that's listening understands why you achieve them. Because there's the psychology and the strategy behind it, right? So you set big goals that seem unachievable at the time, and then you achieve them one step at a time, and you rewarded yourself. You were excited and it felt good. So then you pushed even harder and you surpassed one of the biggest goals that you've had for years.
10 years at least, Susan.
Yeah. And you not only achieved it, but you surpassed it, because once you started getting the momentum and started realizing how much better you felt, how much better you looked, and then you kept on rewarding yourself. And all of those are specific things to help everyone achieve goals and get past, like, go above and beyond their goals. And it's as simple as that. It's choosing a goal that's very specific to you, that resonates with you. Like, how important was that goal to you, Tammy?
How important was it?
Yeah. Like, how did it make you feel to imagine that you might be able to achieve it? And how does it make you feel that you've surpassed it?
It makes me want to cry. It literally, and last night I actually did cry when I posted some pictures of what I looked like last year as opposed to now today. And now it made me literally cry, and I start crying thinking about it right now. The thing about it is like I'm elated. Okay. I mean, like, literally I mean, people would call me fat. They would, especially in this online digital world. I mean, I was getting like bombs thrown at me, right? And it was making me feel like shit inside. Let's just be all honest. And the only time that you actually make a big change in your life is when you really feel like hell.
And so sometimes we have to get really uncomfortable.
I really was getting uncomfortable. I couldn't sleep. I had sleep apnea. I didn't talk about this before, but I had to go to the hospital a couple times because I honestly couldn't breathe. And this was like 2 years ago, and even a year ago. And the doctor would ask my husband, does she snore? Does she have sleep apnea? Does she have whatever? And he's not talking to me. And I said, I'm over here, and when he walked in and he says, I don't trust you because you didn't come back for your visits. But damn, I was embarrassed. I was damn embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So now I'm going to go back to him and I'm going to say, look at me, look at me, asshole. I mean, that's how I am, though. I am like that. I'm so competitive. And Susan knows I'm competitive. What's that?
You can say, I did it.
I did it. And you told me I wasn't going to be able to do it. Because there's a lot of people that told me, you're not going to be able to lose that weight that fast. And I've lost 70 pounds in 7 months. That's 10 pounds a month. And I keep losing it more.
Yeah.
More and more and more. And I keep getting toner and losing in inches. I've lost 8 sizes. I don't fit into this sweater I'm wearing. It's huge, but you don't see it's huge because I don't have no clothes that fit. And that's a great feeling.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult because right now, time of year, there's cookies, there's fudge. I mean, Amanda loves baking, right? And I'm like, it doesn't bother me because I'm in that mode of, seriously, no sweet food would bother me even seeing it right now. It doesn't bother me.
Well, because the reward of not having it is greater than that reward of having it in that moment.
Right, because of people telling me that I got my sexy back.
Thank you.
That's what makes me keep doing this.
Yeah. So, and
the
along
feedback.
the way, almost every single day we talked about it, didn't we?
Every single day.
Yeah.
Every single day you'd say you absolutely deserve it. And man, I wrote that down. I'd say, she just said, I deserve this. That is a different feeling. Like, so if you guys are listening to this and Susan's telling you that you absolutely deserve better in your life, financially, personal wise, listen to her, because it's literally changed me. I told her, and I publicly will tell that to everybody, that her coaching works, and mine does too. I mean, I'm not going to just sit here and say,
no.
But
1 + 1 = 3.
1 + 1 = 3. So we've changed so many lives this year, Susan. You know what I'm saying? And we have so many more to change in 2016. Yeah. So because of us changing together, and it's so cute too, because I'll hear people say, she looks happier since meeting you, Tammy. So that makes me feel good, right? I just had a lady say that, inbox me today. She says, you two girls are called, Susan, I love it. We're girls. You girls are looking great. You guys are happy. You're having a good time. You're making money. I mean, that's what it's all about right there. But yeah, you're right, Susan. Boy, it's been tough. I mean, I had to go through, I don't know, just so many obstacles, and just say, no, I don't. Like last night, it was raining, and you said, you can do it. Who cares if it's raining? Like, just little things like that will be in my mind, and I'm like, yeah, she's right. Damn, I have an umbrella. Just go use it. Everybody has an umbrella on here, by the way. You just use it.
Yeah. Yeah, just open that baby up.
Mm-hmm. But now I've got to ask you something, Susan. How's it feel
shit.
to you? I know. How does it feel to you to see a person like me make this big of a change because of your influence?
To me, that's my greatest reward. Like, I make a lot of the goals that I make are what can I do for this person? And I'll set the secret little goal, and I'm working away at it. And then, so when I see them achieve that goal that I made for them, then that is just, it makes my heart overflow. That's my sustainable fulfillment. It's my fuel.
It's got to be an amazing feeling.
It's my gas, my race car. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's what I get a kick out of anytime someone says to me, and we have so many testimonials now, oh, and this is the cool part, Susan. Now, because I'm losing weight and lost weight, I have a friend that lives locally. She's lost 22 pounds. It's a chain reaction.
It absolutely is.
It's a chain reaction. So then
we do it. They believe that they can do it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a chain reaction. Then we got Dave Kelly. He's walking, and he's lost 5 pounds. So, good. And hey, we're talking personal stuff. We see people like double, tripling their bottom line.
Yeah.
With our coaching,
Because when it comes to this, and this is not just with goals or business, it's all encompassing. And how you can really truly become successful is if it's not separated, if it's all a part and parcel. You're working on your inside, that increases your outer game. If you're feeling better, you work on yourself enough that you're feeling better and you're excited, and that energy that you put out is positive and glowing, then the people, when you're talking to people about your business and your product or your service, that's going to resonate with them, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And they join more.
So then your business is going to grow. So if you don't put doors and walls between them and separate them, if it all becomes one, then it will all lift up all at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a brilliant concept, but like just, it kind of goes hand in hand with investing in yourself. Yes. Like a lot of people think that, it's going to cost a lot of money. Let's say, this is my excuse, Susan. It used to be like, okay, well, it's going to cost me a lot of money to lose weight. I got to get this equipment and I got to get that. And well, it's going to cost me a new wardrobe when I lose all that weight, right? Hell with that. That's a stupid excuse. Tammy, what are you talking about? Just get out on the damn track if you have to. Yeah. And that's what I've been doing. And the thing is like, it's actually a saving thing going on right now for me, because I don't eat much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and in the long run, you're going to save a lot in a long list of things, right?
Right. I no longer have sleep apnea. No blood pressure medicine.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're going to work your business better because you're feeling better. So you're going to save money in some ways, and you're going to make more money in other ways.
Yes, exactly. I have so much energy. It's ridiculous. Like, I can't even, I get 4 or 5 hours of sleep and I'm fine. Before I used to have 8 to 9 to 10 hours I would have to have.
Yeah.
Sleep,
So on that note, back to the goals for all of you listening. Your goals, you should have goals in all areas of your life. All areas. Very personal, like investing in yourself, your self-esteem, your soul, your self-wellness, your health, what the food that you eat, the fitness that you do. There should be goals in those areas. How much you're reading, how much you're educating yourself. Then there should be business or like money goals, work goals, There should be relationship goals, because that's important. And if you have like immediate family, children, brothers, sisters, partners, there should be goals there. Like all areas of your life should have very specific, measurable, concise goals.
Oh yeah, J-Boy, what's your actual name, if you don't mind me calling you out? You were on Michael's blab? Yes, cool. Yeah, so you know me from Michael Leedy's blab, yeah, cool. You want to know how much it cost? You want to know how much it cost me? Actually, $30,000, because I was in the hospital 3 times, and every time I got AFib, it would cost me over 10 grand. So you're absolutely right.
And that's just like the specific like punch in the gut amount that it cost you. And there was probably other costs as well.
Correct. And I don't have AFib anymore, and I'm not on blood pressure medicine, and I don't have to go through the sleep apnea tests. Oh my God, I'm so excited and happy. I can't be happier. Well, if I was any happier, it'd probably be illegal.
That's funny. That's funny.
Wow. Oh, let's talk about that. Art. The illegal part. No, I'm just kidding.
Nothing illegal. So tell us, give us some more feedback. Do you guys?
Yeah, let's hear some feedback.
Is this inspiring?
Karen, you want to jump on? And I did it big time. You're right, Karen. I'm still doing it, girl.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? And hey, Susan said that I can get this removed. See, it's going down, right? Every time I lose 10 more pounds, it shrinks. But
yeah, and
I can get the goal of
get it removed. I can get it removed.
Yeah,
you can get it fixed.
Yeah. And you know what? Denise gave me some of those wraps, so I'm gonna do some of those wraps. Okay.
I need to do some because mine is getting wrinkly.
See, like you can start seeing my wrinkles because of the. What's that? What'd you say?
I digress. Let's go back to the goals. Are we inspiring all of you to work on your goals more? Look at Tammy.
My teeth get red when you start talking that way.
Yeah.
I have to shed a layer. Seriously, I get too warm. Sorry, guys. I do have a shirt on underneath, just so you know.
Because I bring out the hot mama in you.
Yes, you do. Whew. Oh shoot!
That reminds me when we had the picnic in the gas station parking lot in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Oh my goodness, wouldn't this be crazy if we made money laughing like this? Because we're just laughing nonstop that afternoon." And I said, "Wait, we do." What?
Exactly. That was perfect.
Well, the phone, man. We're making money and laughing at the same time.
We're making money laughing. And you know what? That's what people like. Oh, one guy said, "What are you guys smoking?" I said, "We don't." He signed up anyway. He just signed up this week, the one that said that.
We ain't smoking. We ain't drinking. This is just real.
This is how we are. So, yeah. So like it or lump it, right? No, I'm just kidding. No, that's why we like blabbing, is because you can be yourself, and this is who we are. It's kind of crazy that you can make money and teach people how to make money, and yeah, like Saturday calls. I mean, we're pretty serious on Saturday calls because we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Mm-hmm. We're showing people literally how to, lead generation and, callbacks and, things like that. So I can get very serious, but I, for the most part, am a very jovial person, But yeah, when you feel better, just your overall everything comes through.
Yeah. Decision making is easier. Conversations are easier. Articulating facts and details is easier. Like there's so much that comes easier when you feel better.
Yeah, I used to be very, like, even in our early conversations, you'd be like, wow, Tammy, you're jumping from one subject to another to another.
Yeah.
And it's easier now, isn't it? I'm not doing that anymore
Yeah.
because I'm feeling better. I'm not on medicine and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I noticed that's one of the things that the clarity of thinking was a big thing that I noticed during those 4 months. So I was completely pain free. I couldn't believe how bright I could think. Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing the brain changes too.
And
I have tons more ideas always.
Yeah. And part of the reason why you need less sleep is because the sleep that you're getting is better sleep. So when you're more rested, all of you works better.
True. Yeah, because when I was when I had that sleep apnea, I'd wake up, I guess, in the middle of the night.
Right. But he's asking what exactly you do, a specific program. It's called Walking Your Ass Off. Like, so no expense, nothing. She just walked and walked and walked, and then she walked some more, and no carbs, right?
Yeah, exactly. What I'm doing is
oh wait, we shouldn't have told that. We should have packaged it and sold it as an MLM product.
Yeah, Susan and I are gonna package what I do.
Like, people spend hundreds of dollars on products and stuff.
I know they do. They spend that. I even had to put that up on my wall when I put that up last night. I was like, okay, the before and the after pictures, right? The one with Amanda and I. Whew, I can't even believe I put that picture up, but I did it so that people could see.
Because why? The change. Because you have to love who you were. Because it's because of who you were then that became who you are today.
Do you remember that, guys? That's pretty deep. Just remember what she just said, because this is the things that helped me. You gotta understand, these are the words that really kept whispering in my ear. Well, the other thing is how I did it was I just said to myself, don't watch TV. I mean, I'm lifting like weights now, so like through here, and I mean, I see it. I can actually see my collarbone now. I mean, come on, seriously. I mean, you gotta have a plan. You have to spend a certain amount of time on yourself daily. So I spend 2 hours in the morning, believe it or not, doing sit-ups, doing knee bends now. Even though I busted my knee out and I have to have a brace on it. I also sprained my ankle this summer, but I kept running or kept walking, and then I jog. But I also just eat clean. I have avocados, I have eggs. I don't have any starches, sugars, nothing. In fact, my coffee, Susan, I may have a sugar in there, right?
Yes.
For coffee. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Like when we were in Pittsburgh, I said to you, maybe I'll have one sugar, right?
Yep.
But sugar is very, very dangerous on your body. So I have no sugar at all in my system. You'd think I would with as much energy as I have, but it's all protein. It's all good carbs. It's all broccoli, cauliflower, tons and tons of salad. I had a huge, huge, huge salad tonight with feta cheese, chicken on it, and that's it, and walking. And then in between, I'm talking to people and closing deals.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Awesome.
You don't watch TV, you watch blab. And that's the thing is like, and then you can start implementing your business. And if you're with Michael, he'll help you out with that. But your definite goal is got to be, like you said at the beginning, Susan, I like how you worded that as far as, you got to set bigger goals.
Yeah. You have to push.
And what do you mean by that? Can you just explain that a little bit more to people?
You have to push yourself and challenge yourself to set goals that feel unachievable. And then you set that goal, and then you chunk back and you set some in-between stepping stone goals that you can very easily see yourself achieving. But they all lead to that big unachievable goal that when you think about it, it makes you cry. When you think about it, you're so passionate about achieving that you can't, when you're thinking about it, you can visualize it clearly. You can't imagine anything else in that moment. Like, you want it so bad. it makes you cry.
Mm-hmm.
That's how big they have to be. They have to be big. You have to push yourself.
Yes. And then you have to figure out on a daily basis what you're going to do about it.
Yep, those little.
And you almost have to obsess about it.
Yep, yeah. Like you
Does
have
that
to
make
be
sense
so
too?
determined, absolutely determined to reach that.
And you know what? You've been such a great trooper, because a lot of the times people, if I talk about it a lot, they'll say, would you stop talking about it? Would you stop talking about your weight loss? And you haven't ever once told me to stop talking about it.
It's never even crossed my mind, because if it's important to you, then it's important to talk about.
Yeah, that's a true friend and business partner right there. You know? And I'm always talking about, okay, leads, sales. So we both do that a lot.
Mm-hmm. No, I never talk about that shit.
Jeez.
I know. You guys are listening. Help me out here.
Yeah, Gail and Karen know better. So, yeah, what do you guys want to know? I mean, other than the personal stuff, I mean, we're here to
questions, or have we inspired you?
Yeah.
I want to know.
I want to know. And
there's going to be people watching the recording too. Just get in touch with us. Let us know, has this resonated with you? Because it's going to continue on tomorrow and the next day. We'll be building upon the topic.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that sometimes people don't know where to start with a goal, Susan. So maybe you want to explain, where should they start in their mind with a goal?
Start in their mind?
Yeah. Where should they, at what point, like, should they put it into categories with their goals on the paper? Should they break it down into maybe 4 categories, like what you were talking, like maybe just because of how you do the coaching and stuff like that? That's kind of what we've done with some of our clients. Like, we put it sort of in a not a pattern, but I'm just saying, like, look at what you've accomplished maybe perhaps, and then maybe break it into 4 categories of a goal and a promise. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And there's no exact right or wrong way, because most importantly, it has to resonate with you. It has to. So, everybody has kind of a different rhythm and stuff, but one of the ideas is, don't leave it in your head. Whatever you do not leave it in your head, because when we have thoughts and ideas and plans, they sound good circling in our head. They sound like a great idea, but it might not be a good idea at all. We do these weird things with our plans and our thoughts, and then past memories come into play, and then you add emotions, and you create this concoction that there's no way out. So get it out of your head, first of all, like Tammy said. Talk about it. Sometimes it's good to have an accountability partner where you really challenge each other and ask each other questions. With goal setting, accountability partners are really good. Mine, actually, we usually meet in November, but we're kind of delayed with a bit of chaos, so we're meeting on Saturday. But my homie Steve Didier, he's my goal accountability, and we push each other. So yeah, so this is one of the ideas. Can you see that a little bit clearly?
Yep, I can. There's a little circle with me in the middle.
Yeah, so you're in the center, and right around here, like what Tammy was talking about, maybe you want to talk about, maybe in that big circle, you want to put the things that you've already accomplished, the great things about you, put some stuff in there so you're kind of defining you a little bit. And then inside there, put a big goal that you want to achieve in the next year. But you need to put a time frame on it. So put one big goal there, and then branch off to these other areas that we mentioned, like maybe health and wellness, spiritual, and separate knowledge. So, increasing your knowledge, spiritual, and health all should be separated because they're so important, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe this one is your money situation, some money goals, work, financial, relationships. And then like something else that whatever else is important to her. It doesn't have to be exactly 6, but separate them out.
How about entertainment?
Entertainment. Yeah. Like
Fun
lifestyle,
things, rewarding.
stuff. Yeah. That's a good one to put in there. So just really just start separating them. And I mean, it should take you much longer than an hour, much longer than one day to plan your goals. You absolutely deserve to put a lot of energy into your goal setting. So that's,
yeah, you do.
That's
good job, Karen. She's meeting with a friend. She met with a friend today. Okay, for 2016 goals.
Well, that's
working
awesome.
on your action steps to get there this week. Cool.
Yeah, that's really.
I'm gonna write out. I'm gonna do that in that circle thing, Susan. So.
And goals need to be. You need to have rules for your goals, and they need to be smart. So they need to be specific, measurable, attainable, but like push yourself outside of that easily attainable. Like if you can already walk half a block, then don't make your walking goal 1 block. If that makes sense. Like make it so that you're pushing it, but you want it to be like realistically at some point reachable.
Like my 5K marathon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh crap. I said that. Now it's in the universe, Susan.
Exactly. Now you're going to have to do it. And here's two other points for those being very specific. Relevant needs to be relevant to who you are, who you want to become. Like it needs to fit with your other goals. It needs to fit with you. And then time. It needs to be time bound. You need to be able to like put it on time frame. Because if you just say someday,
thanks for stopping it.
You know, like if you would have said someday, Tammy, you want to lose weight, if you wouldn't have put a sense of urgency on it, you might not have done so well and surpassed.
Oh no, I wouldn't have done. No. You want to know what the urgency was?
Mm-hmm.
You do want to know?
Yeah.
I think you know.
I already know.
Yeah, you already know. Okay, she's cheating. Okay, we'd have to ask Karen or Gail. You guys know.
Oh, and while we're talking, make sure you guys are all engaging. Follow us. Follow each other. This is Blab. We're here to engage.
J-Boy's got to leave, but thanks for coming on.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, Karen's got it partially because of being on the Blabs and the Hangouts so much and being on exposure so much. And then Susan saying we're going to do a live event. I said, OMG. So that's what it was. Yeah. That's what really kicked my butt in the gear. So it started in Memorial Day because I think she whispered that to me, like, do you want to do a live event someday together? And I was like, looking the way I'm looking, no. So now she's saying 4 events. So I really got to get cooking, guys. Now I really got pressure coming on. I got to really get down to my goal because of that. See what I'm saying? Like you always have to have something to look forward to as well. Like we're all just geared that way.
Yeah.
You know, especially the overachievers in life. And, you know, like I said, I have a tendency to be a little competitive. So I have to always have that push, the extra push of maybe it's not so much competitiveness. I don't know how to word it. I don't know. What do you think, Susan? That's not a good word.
Well, I mean, I think that's part of it, but I don't think it's solely just competitiveness. That it's just you have a fire in your belly and you have a drive to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
A drive to excel.
Yes, I do.
So that's probably describes it more than competitiveness.
Okay. True. Sure.
That's all true.
Yeah, because when people tell me that I can't do something, then that's the motivation. There's actually 2 motivators in life. There's and I learned this from this guy too. There's a positive motivator, and then which you're one of my positive motivators, and then there's a negative motivator. Yeah. Everybody has a positive and a negative motivator in their life. And so what you got to do is when you're setting those goals and those promises to yourself, you actually have to write that person's name down. Like I had a guy that would tell me all the time, that you can't do this, you're not gonna, whatever. Okay, so I'd write his name down on a little sticky note, and I would make sure I'd look at it every day. He was my negative motivator. And then my positive motivators are certainly my friends, best friends, family members. See what I'm saying? The ones that cheer you on. So the ones that tell you can't do anything, and everybody has them. It's not just me. Everybody has them.
Yeah.
Everybody has negative and positive motivators in their life.
Yeah.
So the negative motivators are going to really motivate you a lot more than the positive ones. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, maybe not. No, because you're the positive motivator in my life. So I wouldn't say that. I can't say that. But all of a sudden, am I frozen or are you frozen?
I don't think I'm frozen, and you're not frozen to me. Am I frozen to you?
Am I frozen, Karen? It looks like Susan's frozen on my end.
Am I still?
What's that?
Am I still?
Yeah, you're still frozen.
Shit.
Oh no, there she goes again. Saying her in the accent. I die every time you say that. Someone's first day. Welcome.
Welcome.
You're frozen, Susan. At least
I'm
it's
frozen, but you can hear my voice?
Yeah.
I'd make more faces at you, but everybody else can see me because I'm not really frozen.
You're already making a face at me. Oh, man.
That's funny.
It is funny. So,
do you have some
anybody want
to? Like, why is this happening?
Oh, I don't know why it's happening. Stupid internet. I think it like gets tired. Like, okay, you've been on this for the past 2 hours on Blab.
That's funny.
But it is.
Well,
I can hear you though.
I guess to wrap it up, if no one has any questions or anything to add, we can just kind of like maybe summarize and let them know when we're going to be talking about these goals again.
Yeah, you're good at summarizing.
And tomorrow's going to be different. Like tomorrow's not the same of this. We're going to build on it throughout the week. So don't think because you watch this one that you're not supposed to come to tomorrow because you need to be there. You're not getting off that easy.
Exactly. Yeah, they're not getting off that easy. Oh, we got to connect with, okay, cool. So Inspired Beauty, that's cool. So what do you do? Photography, video. Oh, that's cool. Makeup artist. Neat.
Very cool.
Thanks for coming to the Blab. Anybody want to pop in their top 3 goals that they're going to work on for, let's say, I don't know, this week? Let's just do an immediate thing, Susan.
Okay. What goals do you have this week? Tell us.
Yeah. Karen, what's your first name? Inspired Beauty, what's your first name?
Janet.
Janet? Oh, yeah, Janet, it's up there. Janet Tatum. Cool. She's new to Blab. This is your first Blab.
Yay! I'm so excited it's ours.
Wow, me too. I'm honored.
Absolutely.
Cool.
If you have a webcam,
is Gail
jump on.
Yeah, I like it when new people come on.
In the new year, we're going to be doing a few blabs, literally specifically training again how and why to use Blab within your business and build relationships with it, and how not to spend like a gargantuous amount of time on there and miss doing money-making activities in your business, but how to use it strategically on purpose. Like we do all our other shit. I mean stuff. Work.
You got that GSD look on right now. I mean, that's just really? Frozen onto the screen. Oh, yeah.
Oh, but I'm still moving for really.
I don't know if I believe it.
Somebody say something. Tell her I'm moving.
Yeah. Make 5 videos, made 4 yesterday. Susan's still moving.
Yeah! Thank you, Karen. And you didn't you didn't accidentally record those videos? Like you did them on purpose?
Yes, she did them on purpose. I loved that. That was so my God, that was good. Absolutely. Yes, Susan, if hey, you're not frozen and it was an awesome blab and I'm gonna go lift some weights.
Okay, yes. And I have
actually no, I can't do that. I have like
a few things to do.
It's almost like 11, but I got like 3 people that texted me. I gotta get back to them.
Okay.
It's so weird not seeing your face.
Well, you can see it. It's here. Open your eyes.
But you're not moving.
Just in closing, can I spill just a little bit of the beans of one of our unstoppable goals for 2016? This is a big one.
Yeah, please. I'd like to hear your goal, and then yes, I think they might want to hear our goals. That'd be great.
This is a joint one. I'm only going to say this one, and then we got to close out though, because I don't want to be too much longer.
Okay. Well, Beth just joined. Hey, Beth.
Welcome.
Welcome to the Unstoppable Blabbers. We're unstoppable mamas.
Okay, so it won't be hugely surprising because we kind of allude to this all the time that we're here for the long haul and we have plans. We're going to keep on growing, scaling up, blah, 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 blah. But those can all be just words, right? And nobody really knows like what goes on in the background and how much like meaning, how much depth is to those words, right? So one of our big goals, other than those, like I guess that's a fairly big goal for live events to host. That's pretty big. Mm-hmm. So I guess that's
pretty big.
A second big goal, but this will facilitate all of that and all of those events. It's going to facilitate actually everything. It's going to help us all for different reasons. So all of our inner circle and our members are going to benefit from this. I'm going to benefit this because it's going to free up a ton of my time. Tammy's going to benefit it because then I can hang with her more. We can do stuff like this more frequently. We're all just going to benefit from it. So anyway, we have some automation coming. A whole package of automation.
Whole package, yes.
Yeah. And so, I mean, we absolutely love our brand, but it's very us. And, you know, lots of people will ask us, well, but I'm a guy. Can I be an unstoppable mama? And, you know, so that is just really like to show people what we are as a person. But unstoppable, the word, is a choice that anybody can work towards and be, right? So yeah. So we're creating an unstoppable network that welcomes everyone.
Yep. That's what's called now. Yay. Unstoppable network.
Yeah. So
you like that, Karen?
And it's got all sorts of solutions. There's some free option solution, like literally traffic, capture pages, all sorts of stuff. And then you can build into it as you're ready and start from where you are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exciting. Unstoppable people.
Exactly.
Yep, unstoppable people. And I actually am starting to say that more and more. In fact, there's a guy, that's one of the guys that I got to call back, Susan, is because he wanted to know if he could be joining. There you are. You're back.
I never left.
All of a sudden, there's the expressions. My favorite ones, too. You're like, yay. That's just nice to have it back for a second. I know, isn't it crazy? Like, we are just crazy. And we met online, like, through these videos. So you never know who you're going to meet.
Yeah, you never know what kind of nut you're going to bump into. It does sound good, doesn't it? Unstoppable network. And then like part of it is going to be the unstoppable network solutions. And it's really exciting.
It
It's
is.
busting my ass right now, but no, it's really exciting.
Poor Susan. Oh,
Oh, no,
she
don't feel sorry for me. I chose to do this shit.
You chose to hang with me too. Oh, poor Susan.
And I just keep on coming with other ideas. Well, oh, this page will work better. Oh, but if I do this will work better.
See, you're always trying to improve. See, you got goals too.
Yeah.
And that's what's saying. And I just want to say this. This is one last thing. Okay, my goal is to create 100 six-figure earners in 2016. 100 of them. That's my goal.
And the only way that we can do that goal is if we have some more automation.
Yep. Because then I'll exactly, Gail. You know, it's so cool. Like, we had a 5-figure week, but I want to have 5-figure days. And that's, I mean, I have had a 5-figure day, almost, very close to it. Like, I was just shy of like $500 of a 5-figure day. But the thing is like, that's the potential when you have systems that kick out some serious freaking money. So
right.
that's my goal is to have 100 6-figure earners and get them on that way. I've done a lot of 5-figure earners. I've helped a lot of 5-figure earners. You'd like to have a 5-figure month? Yeah. I mean, and it's easy to do, especially if you have a hunk of money coming in at one time. You can do 5-figure months, Yeah. So just depending on what you're doing.
The pieces need to be in place.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. And here's the thing, like my overall goal, and I shouldn't get into this on this one. I'll carry this on either tomorrow or on Thursday, but and you kind of touched on this.
Connect with me. I'm sorry, Susan. She needs a plan. I just told her to connect with me.
Oh yeah, that's what we do. We help people with the plan.
Connect with Susan and I have what's our website together, but just go up to my thing there and click on it, and then you'll see unstoppablemamas.com.
Yeah.
Sorry, Susan.
Oh yeah. So in the beginning, when you mentioned, Tammy, that that phase of time where you lost everything, right? And there really is no feeling like that. So, and that happened to me twice. And so it was during the second time, well, actually the first time too, but I didn't pause long enough. Like, I just, you fall down, you're on your knees. There's that moment, the moment when your knees fall to the ground and you realize that you've lost everything. And in that moment, and I've got these 2 kids, they're 2 and 4. It's like, well, I have shit to do. Like, that's exactly what I didn't take one shift off of work. I just went nonstop. I was kind of skin and bones because I didn't take time to eat or sleep or anything. I just went nonstop. Like, I have to rebuild this, right? I have to get another house for these kids and etc. So that time was a little bit different, but the other time when, it kind of lasted longer and I mingled in there, I kind of thinking that you mentioned with the goals and promising yourself. So I made goals during that time, and those goals were more like a promise to myself than I had ever made. And the overall big goal was to become my own security. So no other person could ever take that from me again. And so that's my overall goal for all the people that come into our inner circle and come around to us, is to help them become their own security. So there's I don't have numbers attached to it. I love that you have numbers attached to it, like 6-figure earners in 2016. So that helps with the passion of my goal. I just want everyone that comes into our inner circle, everyone that even wants to, I want them all. So I have no numbers with it. I just want them all to become their own security. Yeah. And when you become your own security, well, time and financial freedom have to be accomplished, right? Not dependent on another company, and that's why we build our own products or build our own system, because others quit, they fall apart, or something happens, the infrastructure fails or something, right? So sustainable.
Oh yeah, so many times.
Foundation, sustainable fulfillment, and to be your own security. That's my goal.
And that's what we're building for people. And it's just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, just one product is just tip of the iceberg. I mean, we have products right now that people can plug into, but yes, that's another goal that we have in 2016. In fact, you have them wrote down, and then even when we met, we went through and we sketched out an amazing one. So absolutely.
Yeah. So we've been working on these goals for about 8 weeks now. You have to work on them like ahead of time and then put them into play when you're ready.
Yes.
Yay. Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Susan. This has been incredible. Thank you again for helping me reach exceeding my goal, I should say. And it was a good topic because I had to share, and I'm glad it's recorded so everybody could hear.
I'm so glad you did. And you keep on sharing a little bit more and a little bit more, and you get so much more comfortable with it, and it's beautiful.
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised. I'm totally changed. I can't, I don't even know. Sometimes I just share. It's crazy. Remember to send me an email on time and free. Oh, yep. I know what you're talking about, Karen. Okay. I will, my dear. Thank you very much, Susan. You're an awesome partner and friend, and I appreciate you. Thanks, Gail. You guys are awesome. China, thanks for coming on, girl. You got to hit me up. Let's get you going.
Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. Thank you, Tammy. Love you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Too. We'll see you all in the next Blab video or Hangout or something.
See you guys tomorrow night. Yay. And I can